Boom. Yes, Sirski, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the LowkeyLegend, man. Welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty commentary, man. This is episode 28 of the Call of Duty commentary series, man. This is the 29th of February, man. It's the first time in 4 years we're ever going to hit this date. The next date of the 29th of February will be 4 years from now. I don't know how many people watching this video are going to be around to witness that date. Hopefully everybody, but we are going to have to see this. First dude I dropped off, playing some domination using the RPD. First dude I dropped off, rage quit the game, man. Gotta love it. At least we are back on some regular domination. MW2 2009 edition. Going old school always. And it's 1:08 p.m. On like I said, the beautiful 29th of February. Let's talk about life, kind of where we've been at. What I did yesterday, man. Let's talk about that. My cousin ended up coming over, and he wanted to work on his truck a little bit. I think his brakes were going out or something. So me and my dad and him all were working out in the garage on his car, fucking around. I was rolling up some blunts, some joints, keeping the party moving, and they were getting shit done. I learned a little bit of shit, but it's not I don't know. I think the way technology is going now, like the shit we were working on is very old school, it seems like, and it's not very old, you know what I mean? It's only like 20 years old. The car we were working on is a 05 GMC. So it was, it's cool to learn how the process of a car is made, but I don't know if I don't think it's going to be obsolete, but we're going to have to see. I don't have an ambition to actually learn fully about a motorized car, a diesel or like a regular engined car. Maybe something electric or something a little more futuristic, but I don't know. I'm not. And I told him too, I was like, bro, why don't you just get a new fucking truck, bro? You're driving in an 05. You're like, bro, this is I love this truck. This is my favorite body style or some shit. I was like, I guess, man, but like the interior and the luxury that's provided for it is like, you're supposed to be in a vehicle, and they design these vehicles for comfort and luxury nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be able to not just relax as you're driving and not have to in the beginning it was like, yo, I'm moving faster than I ever would be running. This is so crazy. And now it's like, well, there's a new level to it. It's like, yeah, okay, now I'm not even stressing about driving now. Now shit's just fucking smooth. It's I don't know. That's kind of how I look at it. And some people would rather have if this was the olden days, people would rather have a nice breed of horse that's known to be strong, but old, or live long. A horse that'll live really long is the horse that these guys, a lot of, is how I look at the modern or the old school car industry. It's not for everybody, for sure, but we're hitting a path now where cars are, I don't know. I never went through the phase of having a car with a cassette player in it. You know what I mean? And some of these people in the older generations are kind of still stuck on that, because that was their peak. Their peak was finally getting a cassette player or finally getting a CD player. You know what I mean? And then that was it for them. It was like, dude, this is all I need. But growing up like that, man, that can definitely alter your perception for sure, and then you can just kind of settle and not even want to experiment with the future and the technology that it has to offer potentially. So that's kind of a thing that's in the back of my mind, but at the end of the day, it don't affect me because I know what what matters to me. Or what I really care about. And don't get me wrong, man, cars are cool as fuck. If I get a large sum of money, I'd like to have, my dream car as well. I'd like a GTR. GTRs are cool, but if I was to choose anything out of a lot, dude, I'd choose a fucking van. I'd want a van right now that I can live in, and I want to turn it into some like a small sanctuary that I feel safe and comforted in, and that's it, dude. Like, that'll be it. I will live in my van happily, bro, and be able to go outside and do anything I want whenever I want, be able to sit down and make a video if I really want to inside of a fucking van that I could pop out anytime I want after I'm done, and or drive somewhere, you know, to a lake or some shit and just set up for a couple hours. And oh my god, man, I have a lot of potential for what I want to do in this life. And it's very simplistic at the end of the day, man. I do not need a lot, and I do not want a lot. I did, but now looking at life and the way, things are kind of panning out, simplicity is key for me, and it's just being able to have the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want. It's a big responsibility, and I'm eager to get at it for sure. It's a huge step, though, especially being as comfortable as I am in the environment I am. Like, this isn't something I'm in a rush to do, but it is something that I know I'm probably going to have to do eventually. You know what I mean? And I would rather do that than get an apartment somewhere, you know what I mean, that I can call home. I would rather have a home that is mobile, and I can go anywhere, and it doesn't need to be fancy, but as long as it's organized and clean, that's really it. Yeah, and it has all the essentials that I need in order to, go about life without stress, or without stressing, really. Because at the end of the day, it's like, as long as I have all the necessities, I don't need room. Like, room is, I could do everything I need in a fucking, like a 30 by 30 area. I don't need something crazy big. And it's probably less than that. I could probably do something in like a 30 by 10 area. I could do everything I need, and it's kind of small, but you can cram everything in there, to a nice degree. And I don't even want like an RV. I want a van. So I want it small, and I want it mobile, so I can maneuver around and go wherever I need to go, with the vehicle. And like, if I have to sacrifice room for the inside, obviously I will, I won't care, and I will take that cut to be able to drive and have more control of the vehicle. I don't want something massive. I want something that looks like a daily commuter, almost like a work van, you know what I mean, a Sprinter with the inside gutted in a nice spot to chill. So that is the end goal for me, fellas. This is some domination. We were cooking in the beginning of this game, man, and I don't know what happened. We kind of did a 180. I kind of started to slip and fall a little bit. These guys got the upper hand, were fucking us up. They were sniping a lot, man, a lot of 50 cal and intervention action. So I just got to give it to them. They fucked us up, but we held our ground, I guess, for a good little while. It was a good game, a good enough game for me to post. I went positive, but not by much. I busted out the RPD. I had a little RPD action, so that was, fun to use. This was all recorded today as well, probably an hour ago. I got this footage, and I was like, yeah, I think that's good, man. I think we'll be all right. So, yeah, popped up in right before. I was on X looking at some shit. I always go on there for the news, or Instagram, kind of see what's popping. Nothing too crazy, I guess, for now to talk about. It is 1 o'clock, but Cat Williams actually is trending on Twitter, and I bet because he's on Joe Rogan now as well. And now Joe Rogan is on YouTube. So if you guys want to do some shit after that, or after watching this, I'm gonna go see what he has to say for a little bit as this renders. But yeah, it's a good day, man. We'll see what happens. It's fucking like 30 degrees out again. My cousin, like I said, my cousin came over yesterday, and I had a date with this one shorty, and I ended up having to postpone because of some unexpected work that had to be done. But I don't mind it at all. It was just, I know my planning is is not the best. You know what I mean? Like, my responsibility when it comes to like planning shit and being genuinely responsible is not good. I'm not a responsible individual, and I have a lot to work on as a person when it comes to responsibilities and having that. You know what I mean? I test myself with basic responsibilities, but nothing enough to really signify anything major. You know what I mean? So this relationship I'm involved in now is like a good, it's a responsibility. You know what I mean? So I have something to learn and work on, and that's all I can do right now, man. As long as you enjoy yourself, that's all that matters. And that is all I am trying to do, man. Life is good. God is good. We woke up to celebrate another day. And that's all you could ask for, man. Love each and every one of you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening. This has been your boy, the Low-Key Legend. I'll see y'all very shortly for a brand new one. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low-key. And I'm out of here, guys. Adios.